Yeah. 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 What you set a dramatic tone at the start of the play.
Macbeth.
When they say fair is foul and foul is fair, they suggest that good is bad and bad is good. This establishes the theme of appearance and reality. Macbeth then mirrors this idea from the witches with his first words in Act 1, Scene 3. He says, so foul and fair a day I have not seen. After hearing the witches predict he would be king, he shows his evil ambition in the next scene, when he tells the stars in the sky to hide your fires, letting out a light see my black and deep desires. Once Duncan names Malcolm as heir, Macbeth's ambition and murderous nature become stronger here. Shakespeare uses the light and dark imagery which appears throughout the play to emphasize the depths to which Macbeth will stoop to achieve his ambition.
Then there's Lady Macbeth, who tells Macbeth to be deceitful in Act 1, Scene 5, and look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. Wow!
This is yet another quote linked to the theme of reality.
Lady Macbeth is
Highlighting how
dishonest they need to be in order to achieve their ambition, but
Macbeth is undecided about killing the king.
it shows this in Act 2, Scene 1.
When he is thinking about how he could become king,
He hallucinates and states, is this a dagger which I see before me? But then he notes the handle toward my hand. When Macbeth imagines the dagger is leading him to kill Duncan, we see him slipping further and further away from reality. The appearance of this dagger also raises questions about fate and free will, along with the possibility that the supernatural will continue to play a part in Macbeth's downfall. And what does he do?
He kills the king!
despite being praised and promoted.
He kills the king.
Wow!
In Act 3, Scene 1, he begins to feel insecure, saying,
To be thus is nothing.
but to be safely thus. Notice his use of the adverb safely. He does not want anything or anyone to threaten his position as king.
He is not content.
He is tormented by Banquo's prophecy. You know that one where Banquo was told he would be father of kings.
This sets in motion the next stage of Macbeth's
Murderous planning. In Act 3, Scene 2, he cries, oh, full of scorpions is my mind, dear wife. This could be an example of the guilt eating away at Macbeth after killing the king, but it could also signify the evil, ruthless ambition that continues to sting.
or poison.
Macbeth, the inclusion of dear wife is interesting, as he chooses not to include Lady Macbeth in future plans such as the murder of Banquo. By Act 3, Scene 3, Macbeth has Banquo killed by 3 assassins.
Oh no!
When Macbeth says in Act 3, Scene 4 that blood will have blood, Shakespeare is reminding his audience that one violent act will inevitably lead to more violence. After being haunted by the ghost of Banquo, Macbeth becomes fixated on the idea that he is being punished for killing the king.
This fear leads Macbeth to find support from the witches, highlighting evil that has consumed him.
One way Shakespeare shows that people will suffer the consequences of their actions through the decline of Lady Macbeth in the final role in Act 5, Scene 1. She sleepwalks and confesses their crimes on Duncan, Banquo, and Macduff's family. She feels guilty now.
She cries out, dance fight.
Out, I say, her guilt is overwhelming and erodes a grip on reality. Note the juxtaposition between Act 2 and Act 5. Wow. Ironically, in Act 2, Scene 2, she confidently said a little water clears us of this deed. Now she is so full of guilt that she keeps washing imaginary blood from her hand. Later when Macbeth hears the news about his wife's death, his grief leads him to think that life was brief and pointless. He says,
Out, out, brief candle life is full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
this speech can be seen as
One of the final steps towards Macbeth's downfall, as he no longer seems to have a reason to live.
However, this is also might make him more dangerous, as he has nothing more to lose.
In Act 1, Scene 4,
Duncan praises Macbeth by calling him worthy, but by 5, Scene 5, Malcolm refers to him as the dead butcher and his fiend-like queen. Look at how the Macbeths are described. This helps remember how evil they have become, even though they were praised at the start of the play. It also gives us an insight into the new king, Malcolm, and makes us question whether he will bring hope to Scotland or continue the legacy of the butcher. Macbeth.